team week lead up as opposed to the previous ones? Like, did you have any change?
Oh, probably the lead up's no different. The few days in reflection's probably a bit easier. Winning promotes good feelings, so your guys walk around a little bit more confident. I think we're always confident in our planning and what we're doing. It's just you get the affirmation by the result. I guess that helps. I mean, as we all know, it's when you're dealing with a game under a goal, anything could happen. So we're quite aware that result could have gone the other way as well. I know what we're doing works. I know the areas we're struggling, and probably the stress come about is because some of the things that in the past that we'd shown started to creep back into our game late in the game, and that will happen. And we've said it countless times. And our stoppage count started going backwards again. Our contest work, we started to sort of fumble a bit and look a bit tired, but that will happen with the young midfield. They sort of put their guns back in Hayes and Montagna, so the game started to turn a little, and so that's probably where the stress in the box come from, and they've probably followed that the relief in the end.
The fact that young guys like Aish and other draftees are really standing up in a short space of time must be encouraging.
Yeah, it's great for the club long term. I mean, the positives that we can keep taking out is that we're rolling out half a dozen new players to last year, and they're players that will be around for a very long period of time, and they're quality players. So that's the long-term future of the club. I think is going to be in great hands.
What do you take out of that pre-season game up at Burpengary against the Swans? You know they're going to be red hot with the contested ball and stuff like that.
Well, we took a fair bit out of it because just of game styling. You obviously watched their history as well and what they're doing. Some things they've changed slightly, but the large majority they haven't. I mean, one thing about the competition, and everyone knows what everyone does, it's just a matter of, do you have the cattle and do you have the will for long enough to beat them and to grind it out. So we had our opposition stuff this morning. I think the guys well versed on what we need to do. It's just now whether we can do it and do it for long enough.
Yeah, but there's some talk that actually the Swans may have goods tip at end, but
Oh, it's a pretty good forward line, isn't it? So, I mean, what can you do? All you can do is play the players that we've got down there. I mean, Clarkey, Darcy Gardner, Joel Patfull. So they've got our names there. At the end of the day, you can't worry about too much about that. They've got to do the job to the best of their ability. We can put some contingencies in place to help them and assist them. But ultimately, they're the ones doing the job.
Leppa, you left Brent Maloney out last week. Is he a chance this week, or is he still?
No. Brent's a chance. Obviously, it wasn't an easy decision. We've got a balance of our midfield's an important one for us. How many sort of insiders, how many outsiders? We've probably got a lot of fit insiders at the moment. Where we sort of lost a bit of our outside stuff with Richie being out, and sort of Pearce has been in and out a little bit, so we're sort of lacking that type of player, and Beamsy's obviously been missing for a bit, so it's sort of hard to sort of fit so many of those inside types into the one midfield.
I put stuff in the paper this morning about giving McLaughlin's a sympathetic age with the Lions Crawls up here. Is that encouraging?
I didn't read the paper this morning. We start early, mate. 7:30 our first meeting this morning. Gosh,
I'll deliver it to you.
Starting to look tired. Yeah. That's nice to hear. He's doing a great job, Gil. Oh, he's the best CEO we've had. No, it's that's good. I mean, I don't know what sympathetic means actually. I think we're like any other team that's sort of going through a period where you're building your list. I mean, whether that's sympathetic or whether it's just the nature of the game, and every team has to go through it at some point in time. But obviously, hopefully he's sympathetic in the challenges we have with retention and the ability to attract players and things like that. It's not as an easier market to do things like that, so maybe that's where it's come from.
Well, he says he's going to come up here to fix the Lions.
Is he going to fix it? Oh, beautiful. I can take some time off.